Greetings, minions, Wookiees, and fellow gamers. This is Silverblade Dagger playing Empyrion Galactic Survival. This is episode 6, and we're pretty much picking up where we left off, even though, for me, it's been about a day since I last played, so gonna have to catch up a little bit on where we're at and what to do. First of all, let's see, we've got some goods in here. How about today we consider building a ground vehicle? Now, I do have my off-camera game, and I have not touched that in 24 or 48 hours. And I have not built a ground vehicle at all, ever, in this game. So, you and I are going to discover this together. Alright? Sound like a plan to you? Alright, sounds like a plan to me. So first, we're going to need a ground vessel starter block. So we got, put some whole blocks in there. Let's see, and we need one core. So we have to make a core. Oh joy. So we'll come in here, and where's the diddle hopper for the core? I do not see it. Maybe it's in this menu. It's always hiding somewhere. Okay, here it is. So we need 5 computers. Good load. Alright, so we need 5 computers. How many do we have already? Don't look like we have any. That sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll get that going. Now, what's the other requirements for a core? Alright, we only need the 5, but we're probably going to need more parts for it once these, the computer is using up other parts that we will need. So, how many computers did we get? 2. Alright, well, let's see. We need electronics. Looks like we're going to need a lot of them. So might as well produce a lot of them, right? So we'll make 10 of them. Just because they're going to get used up. Now I wish we had been able to gather a lot more from the Titan. And we will have to revisit the Titan to dig it out and find more storage bins, storage boxes, cargo boxes, whatever you would like to call them, and see if we can build up even more loot for our supplies. So get this going, and we can at least try to get 2 more computers going, and then figure out what else we're going to need. That's the thing about this game that kind of gets me, is how you need something big and it needs to be built out of smaller parts, but yet some of the smaller parts need to be built out of even smaller parts that have also got parts that you're going to need for the bigger parts. So it's just a messy chain of parts that you have to craft and keep crafting. So what do we need now? A control device. Okay. We'll build that, and we'll have our 5th computer. Another thing we could also have done is gone back to the Titan with the remove tool and remove the core from the Titan. We can also go to our escape pod and do pretty much the same thing, but crafting's the name of the game, so let's do that. So we need metal components. I believe it said 5 of them. And how many do we have on us? Is that 2? That's a motor, not a metal component. We need 1, and that's a motor. Nope. Cancel. Stop. Nope. Nope. Not gonna happen. There. I don't know if we get our resources back for that. It'd be kind of tragic if that was the case, and I think that's pretty much the case. So we need a control device. What am I doing? Oh, dear. I screwed up. Heh. Alright, well, lesson learned. I need 4 more electronics. Okay. So we get that going, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll make 5 just because I feel spiffy. And we need metal components, so we need one of those. And we can build a core. It's pretty involved construction stuff, though. It keeps you busy, and I you know, it is a little bit of a hassle, and I think it could be more streamlined in the development of the game. But yeah, it just makes you more attuned to what supplies you have and what you can make with them, what you can do with them. So you just have to be, you know, on your toes with that kind of stuff, I guess. So once we have a core, we'll need a hover engine. I imagine that is inside here somewhere. So hover engine, I vaguely recall what it looks like. I think that was it right there. 8 metal components and 5 pipes. Okay, well, let's get the metal components up online here. So we only need 7 of them, unless this requires them. Oh, so 7 of these, and I think it was 5 of these. We'll just make 10. I don't care if we have extras down in here right now. Another thing we're going to need to do at the Titan is salvage some of the windows for the glass plates, and I think we'll pretty much just strip the Titan right down to nothing eventually over time. Main thing right now is we need to get a ground vehicle going so we can get to these places faster, store up better, more and better stuff, and not have to run back and forth so much. And also so we can spare our oxygen supplies, because it takes a lot of oxygen going there and back, not to mention the oxygen required for when you're actually there on the job site. We also need to find more promethium, and we need to find the silicon deposit. Now, I'll give you a hint as to what the ground vehicle, ideally, I would like it to look like. If you've seen my 7 Days to Die videos, you probably have heard me comment from time to time how there's a particular genre of sci-fi that I am particularly fond of. And the vehicle of said sci-fi movie series, see, there's even more of a hint there, has a very distinctive vehicle that I just fell in love with when I first saw it. And I still love it to this day. I think it's just freaking cool. Now, I think for a ground vehicle, it's very appropriate. As for a small vehicle, that's a spacefaring vehicle, what I have in mind for that, and I'm just going to flat out tell you, spoilers, I want to make a Star Fury from Babylon 5, which I think, for the 90s era especially, is one of the greatest sci-fi shows of that time. After Babylon 5, I think the best one, at least in my opinion, is like Farscape, and even Stargate SG-1 and its spin-offs. But the Star Fury is particularly interesting because NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, particularly approved of the design of the Star Fury because it was much more in tune with Newtonian physics and how a space vehicle should be in terms of its maneuverability and being able to get around. Now, for this game, it's going to be a little difficult, mainly because the blocks aren't going to give it the exacting specific design look as it is in the TV series. We'll do the best we can with what we got, though. We'll make a few more blocks. And but we can make it very, very maneuverable like a Star Fury with the way that they have reaction control thrusters and that kind of thing. And I think it'll look pretty cool. But that's going to be a little bit down the road from now. Right now, we want to explore Omicron as much as we can before we go space side and to the other planets and also into an asteroid field, which I believe is nestled in between this cluster of planets and a moon. So we just kind of back it up, get into the present for a moment, and focus on what we're going to do here on Omicron, which, as I've stated, is going to begin with a ground vehicle. And I think if I can get it to work right, I'm not exactly an artist. I'm not the most creative person. I mean, ask people that know me. I'm not exactly creative. I'm just awkwardly innovative. That's the best way of putting it, I guess. And before we do that, let's get everything out of here and reorganize this. It's going to drive me nuts that half of the stuff can be found and half not. Okay, so let's go into here real quick. First up's iron ingots. Alright, it's silicon, iron, then copper, cobalt, neodymium, restrium. Let's see, where's the silicon? Silicon is after neodymium. Okay. And then I believe that's magnesium, and then there's a pile of yuck here. Promethium, which we don't have. Alright, then we got the excess fuel packs, which we'll actually take half with us. Then we got metal plates. We do not have any metal plates, so let's make 50 of these, or 100 of these rather, because we'll be going through these like crazy. So we got that as a placeholder for now. Alright, scroll down just a little bit more. Alright, these little do-hoppers. Control devices. There's that one. There's that one electronics. One of those. Those. Where were we? Pipes, I think, was next. Indeed. Computers, obviously we don't have any of those. So we'll put in motors. Do we have any of those? No. Then we got these. And then a core. And then the rest at the bottom here, I guess, is where we're going to put the ores, the raw ores. We can't really make use of them outright, so might as well just slap them in here. So we got some silicon ore, but I think we need 5 in order to craft 1. And magnesium. So we're setting good there now. So that gives us a little bit of order, some structure that we can kind of follow. In fact, let's do this instead. We'll take that, drop 1, and put the rest up here for, you know, reasons. And let's check out what we've got for power. Okay, we're doing pretty dang good right there. Alright. And hopefully get some more blocks. Kind of what, you know, rushing on time here. But let's see, we got wedges, we got those things. We need blockies. Make 100 of them. And I don't think we'll need, well, we need maybe some of these. Definitely some of these, and these. Just for giggles. Anything else? I don't really like the trusses, they look kind of nappy. Interior blocks, I don't really need to worry about those. We are sitting... We're doing alright on the silicon. I'm happy with that. Excuse me. Make some more glass plates. We'll definitely make some more electronics. make a few more of these. Definitely a few more of these. And hopefully we can get through this pretty quickly. So while we're waiting on that, let's go out and get a start on our ground car, shall we? Let's try to do this in the light. Alright, okay. Ooh, this is bigger than I was anticipating. Created new vehicle, or vessel, ground. Okay, so that's not quite as bad. Now we need a cockpit, a generator, a fuel tank, RCS, blah blah blah. Actually, we can walk on it, hopefully. Come on. Don't get so jittery on me. Can't jump on it? Video game, why are you so difficult? Ah! See, this is the thing that's going to drive me nuts. Now, I definitely need a better computer, because this is getting obnoxious now. Well, maybe if we could do this. Oh, come on! Alright, freeze. Alright, so here we go. We need thrusters, RCS, generator, fuel tank, and a cockpit. All that just to get that little bit of information. And I'll probably have to jump on it again because I'm going to forget. It's inevitable. Alright, so we're inside. Let's top off our oxygen. Yeah, it's getting really stuttery for me, which has got to be obnoxious for some of you viewers. I can't really do much about it. Now, I know that they released a new patch for the game today, but from what I understand, it wasn't anything relating to game's performance, so don't know what to tell you about that, guys. We'll make some food, because food is good. Alright, so let's see how we've done over here. Alright, so we're still constructing. That's good. And now, have you guessed what my vehicle is going to be yet? My ground vehicle? Keep guessing. Oh, come on, you can guess better than that. Keep guessing. No. No. Oh, you're getting warmer. You're getting warmer. Come on now. Think a little bit. The movie that the vehicle is from had a very kick-ass soundtrack. A very 80s soundtrack. Still, have you got it? Huh? Huh? Write it in the comment section below, guys. Can't do it after the fact. You have to do it while you're watching this video. And you can't read other people's comments, if anybody ever comments. But yeah, you can't read anybody else's comments to figure it out. Alright, so let's see, what do we got here? Gotta look up cockpits. So is it in here? Nope. I think it might be in here. Now we got to get a particular style of cockpit. It's got to fit, you know? Or at least be somewhat close. And here's the thing. Just because you have a cockpit on this thing doesn't mean that it has to be visible. It doesn't. Yeah, if you heard that bump, that's just my desk. But yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be visible. It could be covered up. Any of the things that you build that are functional can be covered up and still work if if I'm correct. I might be wrong. It wouldn't be a first time. And this looks fairly decent. I want a small cockpit because I'm going to be building around it. Excuse me. And we're going to be building for a while here from the looks of things. We got plenty of metal plates, so that's always good. And we want to build this. We need 5 electronics. We'll probably have that in time, so let's see. 2 computers, we won't have that. Alright, so we'll just go in here. Queue up 2 computers. And let's see. Actually. And come on. Yeah. Alright, we'll just wait. Which I know is one of the terriblest things in the world is having to wait. But patience is a virtue. Just not a fun virtue. Now, what we can also do is try to build an RCS. Now, the colors we need for a small vessel is yellow. Hold on, what type of cockpit is that? Let's pause it for a sec. Oh, got a little over clicky. Ground vehicle SV. So, ground vehicle. Which one is that? Object for small vehicles. Capital vessel. Oh, okay, it's blue that we need. Alright, that'll work. So, let's see. This is... we can't see it. Pause it. Alright, so fuel tank. We need 3 electronics. If this builds all that we need, we should have plenty. So, we'll need a fuel tank. We'll need a generator, and that's going to be an interesting design feature, not just for the functionality, but for the looks. Hint, hint. Let's see. I ain't too worried about a fridge. So we got what? We got a fuel tank. We got a generator. We'll need an oxygen station, and an oxygen tank. Just that one should do. Now, let's see. We'll need thrusters. That's a spotlight cube, so the thrusters are down here. And we can only use the blue dotted ones. We'll just build the rest of this stuff and see what kind of materials we'll need by then, because I don't even know if we'll be able to get through all of this. Alright, that's going to take a little while to build, so how about we go and take apart our escape pod. We can definitely use the resources from that. Let's see. Yeah, we got plenty of ammo for this particular tool, so let's go and do it. And I know it's nighttime out, and nighttime sucks graphically, and it's not too bad right now, but when it's really dark, it is really, really dark. So anyways, we do not need the escape pod anymore. Anything that we could use it for, we've already built in our base. So it is time to say goodbye to the SS Minnow. So that's empty. We want to make sure everything's cleared out, so we're not destroying cargo and all that happy stuff. So yeah, if you go to destroy your own escape pod, make sure everything's emptied out, because I don't know if it will give you your stuff back or the components or whatever. I just don't know. So you just have to make sure it's empty. And first thing we'll do is we'll start with the thruster in the back. I mean, why not? So, destroy. Ping, pong, pang, boom, poof. Alright, so what do we get for that? We got all this stuff. That's pretty cool. And we're not going to worry about too much about the main structure. We just want to get the functional parts off of it. So we don't need the fuel thing anymore. Alright, so that's good. And we gained a little bit more. And this is a tough sucker. Come on. Come to daddy. Come on. I know you destroy. Oh man, this thing's taking a lot longer than I would like. I know it took a while when I first did it in my other game. There we go. So we got some more parts there. At least 3 more electronics, I know. So let's do away with the cockpit. And it's getting to be sunlight out. That's good. But yeah, some of these functional parts take quite a while before they break down. Actually, a bit too long, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, well, come on. It shouldn't be too much longer. Come on. I only have just a little bit more ammo left here. Come on. Reload. Alright, so while we're doing that, now let's finish this up real quick here. One thing I will comment on while I'm waiting. Alright, never mind. I'll tell you guys later. Alright, there we go. So we got some glass. So yeah, we're definitely making headway in this. Alright, so we got the oxygen tank there. Got that one. Let's get this thing. Now, I don't remember if the cargo boxes give you anything. Whoop! I know that you can dig it in the ground and make your ship fall apart or sink. So let's get that generator in there. Let's see. Probably hop into here now. Oh, come on. This guy jumps like a wussy, and then when you gave him the jetpack, he's freaking Superman. And I'm a Marvel guy, damn it. Oh, I didn't. Don't throw away your weapons, dude. What the hell? And that's the particular one that we need. Doggone it. It's very, very clumsy, me and the game. Alright, so let's try to do this right, instead of screwing around. I'll tell you what, we'll just dig through the damn thing. And walk right on in. At least the metal things here fall apart a little easier. Can we get through it? This is not a game for precision, apparently. It's just very, very clumsy. It drives me up the wall how clumsy it is. And I'm not helping it. I know I'm not exactly the most agile person in video games, but there. That'll work. Alright, so let's get the generator out. Hopefully by the time we get this done, our stuff at the base will be done. We'll end the episode, and then in the next episode, I guess, we'll start doing our actual construction of our other ship. So this will give you a chance to guess what the ground vehicle will be designed after. And apparently I'm stuck. There we go. Alright, so that's a pain in the ass. Jump. Oh, come on. Really? Am I stuck on... Boba Fett, away! Alright. I seem to recall a song about Boba Fett called Boba the Fett. I think it was a comedy type of thing. I'll have to look that up on YouTube sometime and see if it was as funny as I foggily remember. Alright, so we got that landing gear. I do believe that you can get more than just scrap metal out of the landing gear. Okay. Alright, collapsed. Alright, so let's get back to the base. Deposit our goods. See what's been constructed and what we will need to construct to start our ground vehicle in the next episode. We're just living in a cube for now. Alrighty. And we're just kind of all over the place. Alright, so let's deposit our goods. Alright, so what have we constructed and what are we missing? Alright, we got a fuel tank, that's good. We got motors. Now, where do motors fit in the scheme of constructible items? So we got that, pipes. We need computers. We'll just shuffle this about. Or wait a minute. These would go here. Those would go there. Those would go there. And we'll make like 10 computers if we can. Or wait. We'll make 5. Yeah. Alright, well. This should be the end of the episode. We'll get these constructed and then I'll just pick up right where we're leaving off for the next episode. So if you like this video, please click the like button. If you didn't like this video, click the dislike button. If you were bored, dislike, then like. They'll cancel each other out and it gives you something to do. Please share my videos as you deem worthy on whatever social media sites you use. And also, I would ask that you subscribe so you can keep up to date with all the videos I'm cranking out, which is generally on a daily basis. Thank you guys so much for watching and sticking with me. And until next time, see you later. Twitch.